Whoa, bright sun. I am working on a new trailer project. I mocked up the frame, I got the axle and the wheels in place, some of my cross members, and I started on the tongue. So next is powder coat the wheels and measure the cross members to make sure that the toolbox that I'm getting is gonna fit on the front. This morning I'm powder coating wheels. They're right here. I just got back from Andrews where I sandblasted them. So now I'm gonna set up the oven, get out the powder, set the compressor, and get to work. However many that is. So step one of powder coating is that you have to preheat the material. In this case it's aluminum, so it's porous, and as you heat it, it will off-gas. So you want to do that off-gassing before you put the powder on, otherwise you'll get bubbles or imperfections in the powder coat. After you heat the part and it off-gasses, once it's cooled down enough, you want to wipe it down with acetone to get all the impurities off the surface of the metal. And then you can spray the powder. You hook up the lead, shoot some electricity through the piece of metal. That's what makes the powder stick. And then as you can see, I'm just worried about the face of the wheel. I don't really care about the back and the sides. I just put a little bit on there to help with the seal of the tire on the bead because it makes a nice smooth sealing surface. The key is it doesn't start curing until the entire part, in this case the wheel, reaches 425 degrees. Once it reaches 425, everything flows or flashes, basically liquefies. At that point, the cure time begins. I usually cook wheels for around 20 minutes total. Did you follow all that? I'm not too worried about it. This is going to be used for a lot of things. Hauling kayaks to go to the river, hauling motos to go ride out in the boonies somewhere, maybe for hauling firewood, for hauling steel back and forth when I'm working on new projects. I mean, come on, it's a trailer. I'm going to haul stuff everywhere. I've got this really cool box right here that I ended up cutting down. It used to be 4 feet deep this way. Cut it down to 16 inches because this trailer was a little too small for that big of a box. But as you can see, I can open it up in the back. I got a lift gate going in way back there. Sweet torsion axle. Today I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to try to get the lift gate welded in and maybe spend a little bit of time on the sides. I've got the box cut down, that's completely done. I mounted up the side rails. I have the gate on the back done. I have a few cross members and spacing that I need to fix, and I need to mount fenders. And then I'll be ready for decking. Yep, decking. And after decking, paint, and then I can start using it. Can you believe it? I got the paint done on the trailer and man does it look good. Let me walk you through some of these details. This right here is the channel that the decking sits inside of. I had this cool piece of diamond plate that I was able to use. Pretty cool. Fenders, actually, surprisingly, I only got a couple bugs outside in the dusk, fading daylight, but man, it actually turned out like super smooth. It's just an enamel. Okay, so I have these rails that run down. They do a couple things. One is anything like brush out in the woods or whatever, it's going to help guide it past the fender so it doesn't get jammed up in there or bend anything. Also, on top of it, you can put like a gas can or a water can or strap down, you know, dirty stuff, logs or whatever to it that you don't want inside the trailer. Right here are tie downs, and I have 4 of them on each side of the trailer. They're welded to the frame, which is awesome because tie downs are always a pain in the butt on trailers, and these aren't going to rattle or anything because they're welded in straight. Right here is a piece of conduit, and it runs all the way to the front of the tongue, down the frame rail, splits right here, all the way down the back, opens right here, and then all the way across. basically give me like a totally protected chase to run all my wiring through, so nothing can get clogged or snagged, like again out in the woods or picking up logs or whatever I'm going to be doing. This is the tongue of the trailer right here. This thing right here is just a piece of U-bolt, and the whole idea is that if this trailer sits down in the dirt, that thing right there is going to help keep the whole tongue, this ball area, out of the mud, so it doesn't get like full of junk. So all that is just a little bumper so that it can't quite touch the ground. Okay, these bad boys right here hold bushings, and then this is the back of the trailer, so this is where the ramp goes, or also the straight gate or the lower gate. And the idea is that these bushings are going to help isolate vibration so there isn't as much rattling going on, because rattling trailers are super frustrating. Yeah, all right, we just got to Tom's folks, and we're going to unload the bikes. We got them unloaded. We're going to run over to the campground, meet up with the other guys, and hit the road. Well, we are on our ride, hopefully to Heart Mountain, but we're running a little late, so we might not make it. This is called Fandango Canyon, and I will show you where we're headed.
What's Maddie doing today? What if he wants to go for a drive?
Go grab your truck or something and...
Yeah, my keys are actually there.
Do you have a strap? Okay. I will, you can pull me down the road. I'll do it. I'll take the responsibility if I crash.
Well, this XR400 Wild Mustang here, should come apart in the motor. It's not good. Out in the middle of nowhere. All right.
We're either gonna push it there or we're gonna tow it there. Let's get it to flush.
Framing time for the barn. Luckily we have a pretty nice view while we're framing out here, and some good help, so appreciate it all. Very blessed. Look at these great new shoes that Ashley got me for work.
I haven't been doing much lately. I've been super busy off doing other things. But today I'm gonna try to get this honey right here out of the frames and into some jars. Called uncapping. So there's a wax layer on top of all this honey. So I use this thing and melt it off.
Whoa.
So now it's uncapped. Then it goes in here.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
going on bike ride? Someone got a new bike. Me. Look at that, gorgeous. It's easy, right?
Easy-ish.
So Cole thought it would be a ton of fun if we went out for a second bike ride this weekend. Trying out the new bike. This is Fate. She's pretty. There's Cole's.